Hey there! Feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's not hard to imagine why. We live in a world where the demands are high and the stakes are even higher. Stressed out by the constant pressure to succeed, to achieve, to be perfect, it's not just a figment of your imagination, but a reality for many. We understand the burden you carry, the expectations that you have to meet day in, day out. It's a common refrain, a shared experience in this fast-paced, always-on, 24/7 world we live in today. The deadlines, the to-do lists, the constant for more, it's a never-ending cycle. It's a race against time, a race against ourselves, a race we didn't sign up for but find ourselves in. It's no surprise then that stress has become a constant companion, an unwanted guest in our lives. But what if I told you there was a way out? What if there was a way to break free from this relentless cycle of stress and anxiety? In the midst of the chaos, amidst the noise and the rush, it is possible to find calm. Within the whirlwind of deadlines and demands, there is a space for tranquility and peace of mind. Imagine a life where you no longer feel overwhelmed by every little thing, where you can face each day with clarity and confidence, where you are not only surviving but thriving. This is not a far-off dream, it's a reality that you can achieve. What if there were simple strategies you could implement to calm your mind, to ease your worries, and to take back control of your well-being? Strategies that could help you de-stress, to unwind, to recharge, to rejuvenate. Techniques that are not just theoretical but practical, not just ideas but actions, not just words but deeds. Strategies that are rooted in science, backed by research and proven by experience. Techniques that are easy to follow and easy to sustain. Strategies that could help you manage your stress, not just momentarily but sustainably, not just temporarily but permanently. Well, there is, and today we're going to explore just that. Simple yet effective strategies to kill stress and reclaim your peace of mind. These strategies are not a silver bullet, but they offer a ray of hope, a path towards a calmer, happier and healthier you. So brace yourself, prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation, a journey towards a stress-free life. In our age of hyperconnectivity and persistent stimulation, it's easy to feel like we're encumbered with the massive burden of the world. Our lives in this digital era are filled to the brim with relentless notifications, constant updates, and an unending barrage of information. We're swamped with messages, both subtle and explicit, communicating the expectation to push harder, achieve more, excel in every field, and strive for that elusive perfection. We are enticed by the glamorous allure of success, the shimmering image of prosperity that society deems as the ultimate goal. The relentless pursuit of success, however, can exact a steep toll. Our mental well-being, often overlooked in this race, can become the casualty of this ruthless chase. The more roles we assume, the more tasks we take on, the greater the pressure we bear. The weight of expectations, responsibilities and commitments grows heavier with each passing day. The daily turns into an endless marathon, the finish line continually moving further away. The constant pressure to perform, to outdo ourselves and others, to meet and surpass each set goal becomes overbearing. The apprehension of not living up to these standards, the terror of failure, looms over us like a dark cloud. Our minds become a battleground, a whirlwind of worries, doubts and fears. The stress accumulates, piling up like an insurmountable mountain. We find ourselves lost in the labyrinth of our own thoughts, our minds echoing with an endless to-do list. There's a psychological toll that this takes, translating into physical weariness, emotional exhaustion, and a drain on our vitality. This relentless cycle of stress, if unchecked, can lead to burnout, anxiety, even depression. It causes us to lose sight of who we are, of what truly matters. We become so engrossed in the pursuit of success, in being on all the time, that we forget to live, to breathe, to simply be. So what's the way out of this treacherous path? How can we break free from this responsibility trap? The answer lies in recognizing, accepting, and embracing the fact that we're not superhuman. We're human beings who have limitations, and that's perfectly okay. It's okay to stumble, to fall, to not have all the answers. We need to relearn and prioritize our well-being, to set reasonable boundaries, to vocalize our needs, and to assertively say no when we need to. We need to understand that it's okay not to be okay sometimes, and that taking care of our mental health is as important as any other aspect of our lives. Social media has become a breeding ground for comparison and self-doubt. It's a platform where we are constantly bombarded with the perfectly polished lives of others. Every day we scroll through feeds filled images and stories of our peers who appear to be living picture-perfect lives. They're achieving remarkable things, embarking on grand adventures across the globe, and reveling in success that seems to come to them as effortlessly as breathing. On the surface, it seems as though they have it all. Perfect relationships, amazing jobs, breathtaking travel experiences, and an endless stream of accomplishments. It's like they're standing on the top of the world, while we're left standing in their shadows, struggling to keep up, and feeling as though we're falling short in comparison. This constant exposure, this flood of idealized moments and achievements can subtly seep into our minds. It can breed feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and insecurity. It can make us feel like we're not moving fast enough, not achieving enough, not living enough. It's as if on a treadmill, constantly running but getting nowhere, while everyone else seems to be racing ahead. But here's the hard truth we often forget. Social media is not real life. It's a carefully curated version of people's lives, meticulously engineered to showcase only the best moments while conveniently hiding the struggles, the hardships, and the imperfections lurking behind the scenes. It's highlight reel, not a full-length documentary. It's a collection of snapshots, not the complete picture. It's reality, but it's filtered, edited, and it's the perfect illusion, but it's not perfect reality. So rather than getting sucked into this vortex of comparison and self-doubt, let's choose a different path. Let's focus on our own unique journey, on our own individual story. Let's celebrate our own, no matter how small or insignificant they may seem to others. We need to remember that there is no yardstick for success. There is no one-size-fits-all path to happiness. Each of us has our own journey to embark on, our own path to forge, and we need to remember that there's no one right way to do things. Each of us has our own path to follow, and that's perfectly okay. We've all been there, lying in bed at night, replaying the day's events, worrying about the future. It's a common occurrence, and one that links us all in a shared human experience. Those hours of darkness when the world is silent and we're left alone with our thoughts can be a breeding ground for anxiety. We find ourselves reliving conversations, rehashing decisions, and dreaming up worst-case scenarios for tomorrow, next week, next year. This constant churn of thoughts, this relentless overthinking is a major contributor to stress. It's like having a continual conversation with ourselves, a dialogue that circles around and around the same topics. We dissect our past actions, critique our own performances, and construct intricate plans to navigate future challenges. We try to anticipate every possible outcome and prepare for every potential pitfall. Such mental gymnastics can drain our energies and leaving us feeling overwhelmed and anxious. But the future is uncertain, a vast expanse of unknowns and what-ifs. It's a constantly shifting landscape that we're trying to map out in advance. We're like sailors trying to chart a course through unexplored waters, using only guesswork and speculation. And trying to control this uncertain future is an exercise in futility. It's akin to trying to hold water in no matter how tightly we clench our fists, it slips through our fingers. So, instead of focusing on this uncertain future and on what might happen, we need to pivot our attention. We need to bring our focus back to the one thing we can control, the present moment. This moment, right here, right now, is the only certainty we have. It's the only piece of the puzzle that's firmly within our grasp. We need to learn to be mindful, to fully inhabit this current moment, to appreciate the here and now for what it is. A moment in time that is uniquely ours, a sliver that we have the power to shape and mold. We need to embrace this moment with its joys and its challenges, its certainties and its uncertainties. And finally, we need to learn to let go of the things we cannot change, to accept the past for what it is, a collection of experiences that can't be altered or rewritten, to accept the future for what it is, a blank canvas that will be colored in its own time. We've all been there lying in bed at night, replaying the day's events, worrying about the future. Let's learn to let go, to live in this moment, and to appreciate the here and now. Our minds are constantly churning, processing information and generating thoughts. It's like an unending, swirling whirlpool of thoughts, ideas, emotions and memories. Quite often we find ourselves immersed in this pool of thoughts without even realizing it. We're thinking about past regrets, future anxieties, present concerns, and a myriad of other things all at the same time. This mental chatter, this ceaseless hum of thoughts and feelings can be overwhelming. At times, it feels as though our minds are crammed full of too much information, too many thoughts. We're constantly bombarded by stimuli from all around us, the news, social media, our personal and professional responsibilities, and so much more. It can feel as if we're drowning in a sea of thoughts, unable to come up for air, especially when this relentless mental chatter is dominated by negative thoughts and worries. It can become all-consuming. But there is a solution, a way out of this persistent mental turmoil. We can learn to quiet our minds, we can train ourselves to find moments of stillness amidst the chaos, moments of peace amidst the storm. It's not an easy task, nor is it something that can be achieved overnight, but with practice and patience, it is possible. There are many different ways to achieve this state of mental tranquility. One such way is through the practice of meditation. Meditation is not just about sitting in silence, it's about training the mind to focus, to let go of unnecessary thoughts and worries. Another method is through mindfulness exercises. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, about paying attention to our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Spending time in nature is another effective method. The stillness of the woods, the gentle rustle of leaves, the soothing sound of a babbling brook. These can all help to quiet the mind and soothe the soul. When we give our minds a break from this relentless chatter, we give ourselves to breathe. We allow our bodies to relax, to let go of the tension and stress that builds up over time. We give ourselves a chance to recharge, to heal. So we enable ourselves to decrease our stress levels, to improve our mental health and overall well-being. When we learn to quiet our minds, we learn to listen to our inner selves, to tune into our own wisdom and intuition. We learn to find peace within ourselves, even amidst the noise and chaos of the outside world. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this. You know, there's a certain kind of magic that goes into our making these videos. Every frame, every second, each tiny detail is meticulously structured and thought out. It's an art. And like every art, it's a labor of love, it's our passion. Our videos are more than just moving images on your screen. They are a culmination of sleepless nights, relentless hard work, and countless hours spent in perfecting every minute aspect. Your support signifies your appreciation for what we do. When you subscribe, it's a vote of confidence. It's you telling us that you love what we see, that you want to see more of it. It's an affirmation that our work is resonating with you, that you find it worth your time. It makes us want to strive harder, to give you more of what you love, to keep exceeding your expectations. Our channel is more than just a platform for us to share content. It's an evolving community of like-minded people. It's a place where we can all come together to share our love for this content, our thoughts, our ideas. When you subscribe, you're not just joining a channel, but you're becoming a part of this growing community. You're helping us shape it, make it better. Every new subscriber is a fresh perspective, a new voice that adds to our collective wisdom. It's an inspiration, a motivation that drives us to keep pushing boundaries, exploring new horizons, and creating content that matters. It's a reminder that every effort we put in here is seen, is valued, and is making an impact. Subscribing to our channel is more than just a click of a button. It's a commitment to join us on this exciting journey, a journey full of learning, of discovery, of growth. It's a pledge to be a part of something bigger, something meaningful. It's about being part of a story that's still being written, a story that you can help shape. Your subscription helps us keep doing what we love, and it helps you stay connected with us. It's a way for us to know that you're there, watching, appreciating and encouraging us. It's a tangible confirmation of the bond between us, a bond that we cherish. In this vast digital landscape, every subscription counts. Every subscription is a step closer to our goals. It's a beacon of support that fuels our passion and drives us to create more, to be more. It's a symbol of our shared journey, of our collective pursuit of excellence. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen today, if you believe in what we do, if you want to be a part of this exciting journey that we're on, then consider subscribing. Every single subscription helps us in more ways than you can imagine. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this.